Hello and hello. Thank you for joining me today for this virtual exploration I'll be going on of Düsseldorf. Why Düsseldorf? Is that what you asked? I like the name. Düsseldorf. Did Dumbledore grow up in Düsseldorf? That's the question. That should be like a tongue twister that kids say. Get Germanized has this video. Düsseldorf in Germany. All you need to know. All you need to know in 7 minutes and 27 seconds. It's a big claim. Let's see what there is to know about Düsseldorf.
Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister.
Yes! We have an actual German man narrating. So sick of these foreigners narrating over stuff about Germany. Like, this guy might actually know something.
And you're watching Get Germanized Everything.
I'm just kidding, by the way. To any foreigners who may be watching, who have narrated previous videos that I've reacted to, I love your reactions, or your narration.
You need to know about Düsseldorf.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ich weiß.
Me and my friends recently visited Düsseldorf for the Japan Day, the Japan Tag,
Japan Day?
a celebration of the Japanese culture in Düsseldorf, and I thought to myself, well, you
That's random.
could use that material that I filmed there and make a facts video for everyone who wants to know more about the city itself. So I'd say let's get started right
They got stylish glasses in Düsseldorf.
away. Düsseldorf, or often Dusseldorf
Dussel.
in English sources, is the capital city of the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia, also known as Nordrhein-Westfalen in German, and is the 7th most populated city in Germany. Düsseldorf is of course an international business and financial center with many fashion and trade fairs. Düsseldorf is also known for its
I did notice when I was searching Düsseldorf in the search, it was popping up like Düsseldorf, like fashion, Düsseldorf district, Düsseldorf, like, and these videos had millions of views. I didn't know what that was.
Academy of Fine Arts, its pioneering influence on
Why do they have to put these spikes here? Like, why can't you just let me slide down the middle of the escalators if that's what I want to do?
electronic and experimental music, and its Japanese community, like I mentioned before. On the River Rhine, Düsseldorf holds Rhenish Carnival celebrations every year in February and March. It is one of the central cities of
It's an impressive bridge.
the Rhine-Ruhr metropolitan area. Mercer's 2012 Quality of Living survey
Lot of
ranked
people.
Düsseldorf the 6th most livable city in the world. Düsseldorf lies at the center of the lower Rhine basin, where the delta of the Düssel flows into the Rhine. The city lies on the east side of the Rhine, except District 4, Oberkassel, Niederkassel, Herd and Lörig. Across the Rhine, the city of Neuss stands on the delta of the Erft. The highest
What is the delta? I don't know what that means. Of a river? Like the delta?
point in Düsseldorf is the top of the Sandberg, in the far eastern part of the city, at 165 meters or 541 feet. The lowest point is at the far northern end, in Wittlaer Borough, where the Schwarzbach enters the Rhine, with an average elevation of 28 meters or 92 feet.
Wow, yeah, the elevation sure is interesting. Anyway, are these all different plots of farmland, I guess, for agriculture? Look how interestingly, like, shaped it is. Here in America, it's mostly, like, perfect squares. These are all interesting.
Like the rest of the lower Rhineland, Düsseldorf experiences moderate winters with little snowfall and mild to warm summers. The average annual temperature is 10.6 degrees Celsius or 51 degrees Fahrenheit. As of
Not a pothole in sight in Düsseldorf.
temperature
that.
is 10.6 degrees Celsius or 51 degrees Fahrenheit.
Very nice roads.
As of December 2015, the population was 612,178 within the city boundaries of Düsseldorf.
That looks like fun.
At that point, Düsseldorf was Germany's 7th largest city. Its population surpassed the threshold of 100,000 inhabitants during the height of industrialization in 1882 and peaked at just over 705,000 in 1962. The city then began to lose residents, with many moving into neighboring cities. However, since the late 1990s, the city's population has been slowly rising again. A total of 109,883 of Düsseldorf's population are foreigners, the majority of whom come from within Europe. The largest national minorities are Turks, Greeks, and Poles. Düsseldorf and its surroundings have the third largest Japanese community in Europe and the largest in Germany, with about 11,000 people.
So that's why they have Japanese Day. I wonder why that's so random. Why did they go to Düsseldorf?
Düsseldorf has the third largest Jewish community in Germany with about 7,600 members. Now for some more casual facts about Düsseldorf. First off, the Kö is
That was the least happy I've ever
Now for
seen
some
someone while blowing bubbles.
casual facts about Düsseldorf.
Look at her. Shouldn't look very happy. That's a cool bubble thing.
First off, the Kö is the common short name for Königsallee. It's the central boulevard in Düsseldorf, while the western part of the street is quite boring. The eastern part is said to be the one to be on if you want to go shopping for luxury items. It's the Champs-Élysées or slow.
Okay, so I'll go to the eastern side. My wife can stay on the western side. Did I get that right? I want to be on the side with the expensive stuff.
Street of Nordrhein-Westfalen. More recently, brands of a more affordable price segment settled down there, such as H&M, Zara, or Esprit. Next up,
For plebeians like me, that I can still shop there.
Düsseldorf's most famous beer, the Alt.
The Alt.
Alt is actually German and means
It looks scary. Look how thick that foam looks.
it's old. But it's also just another term for Altbier, old beer. It's your Düsseldorf sort of
beer.
top fermenting beer, and you might get in touch with it very soon or might have already. You can do so in one of Düsseldorf's many brewery pubs.
Look how freaking crowded this place is. It looks like a concert.
Köln is Düsseldorf's rival city.
Whoa.
It's close, bigger, and a lot more popular than Düsseldorf. And that's just one of the reasons why the two cities
Boo.
don't get on well. In fact, they kind of hate each other. Other
I'm on Dusseldorf's side because that's a cool name, Dusseldorf.
reasons include rival football and ice hockey clubs, mostly in the lower leagues recently. Only Köln has a team in the first Bundesliga at the moment. Another fact that the Düsseldorfers surely don't like. On the other hand, Köln got a shock when they didn't become the capital city of the state, let alone Germany after World War II. Düsseldorf instead became the capital of the state they are both located in. So what do you think?
I didn't know that.
Which city is better, Köln or Düsseldorf? Next up, fashion. Fashion plays a big role in Düsseldorf. No other German city is as successful when it comes to this industry. Düsseldorf hosts one of the biggest fashion fairs in Europe. The collections premieren.
He's saying fashion fairs, but he's showing like cosplay people.
Düsseldorf. More than 600 showrooms are located in the capital of NRW. Düsseldorf, the advertising city. About 400 advertising agencies are based here, including international agencies as well as 3 of the largest agencies in Germany. The longest bar in the world. Düsseldorf's Altstadt, the Old Town, comprises over 300 bars and clubs in a very small area. One of the reasons Düsseldorf became the capital of North Rhine-Westphalia after World War II is that it was one of the least destroyed cities. Düsseldorf was and is the home of many musicians, such as Robert and Clara Schumann, Felix Mendelssohn, Bertoldi, and Johannes Brahms, as well as the modern bands of
I don't think I could even say any of those bands.
Kraftwerk, Die Toten Hosen,
I would love to react to more German bands, but it always gets blocked.
and Marius Müller-Westerhagen. Düsseldorf is the cartwheel city. The Wheels of Joy play an important role in the city's history. In 1288, when Düsseldorf won the Battle of Worringen and received the town charter, children did Wheels of Joy. Even today, when you are strolling through the old town, children will sometimes offer to do cartwheels for 1 or 2 coins.
Really?
There's even
That's their thing, huh?
annual cartwheeling tournament. My personal opinion of Düsseldorf is that I enjoy it quite a bit, just because, my friends, or some of my friends live there. My Japanese friend Yasuo, for example, that I met in Tokyo in 2016. He works for a Japanese company there, and we visit him on occasion, and of course also get to enjoy all the Japanese food and the Japanese architecture.
Oh, I love Japanese food. That's so interesting to think about. Japanese food in Germany. I wonder what that would be like. How different would that be than Japanese food in America?
Is
And then Japanese food in Japan.
in Düsseldorf. I think Düsseldorf is actually one of
It looks more legit than the Japanese food here.
the biggest Japanese colonies in Germany. And since I am a big fan of Japanese culture, I greatly enjoy my
Sushi.
visits there. Düsseldorf is also the host of
Whoa.
many conventions, anime and manga conventions, for example. So if you're into that, definitely check it out. And the food that you can find everywhere around Düsseldorf, or especially
She likes it.
in the Immermannstraße, the Japanese food there is delicious. So if you're into Japanese cuisine, give it a try. So what do you think about Düsseldorf? Do you like the city? What don't you like about the city?
I love the name. I like the city too. It seems cool. It's very interesting. I see there's a Japanese culture. There's cartwheeling kids that you have to pay a coin to. So they're kind of like trying to make some money off the tourists. Huh? You're like, oh, you've heard of me. I'm the famous cartwheel kid of Düsseldorf. I'll do a cartwheel for $2. That's fascinating. And then there's a lot of advertising people and rich people buying clothes. Rich people, Japanese people, kids doing cartwheels. This is an interesting city.
Which cities do you like better?
Good
or
fireworks,
do you think Düsseldorf is top of the line? Let me know in the
Top of the line,
comments.
for sure.
Give a like if you haven't yet. Subscribe. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to
Very nice fireworks. Top of the line fireworks, for sure.
get Germanized. Goodbye.
There we go. I just got Dusseldorfed, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Or the next day. I don't know. I always do that. It's going to be memes. German memes. I love German memes. Please join me. Goodbye.